What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Frankie.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Angela.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. We just got done watching The Beekeeper. Be afraid of The Beekeeper. Oh, God damn. I was like, man, be afraid of it with the Boston accent, literally. Let's get right to it. Jason, it's great to see him. It is great. It is great to see Jason back at it again with his solo films. I missed The Transporter, too. That's one of my favorite movies of him. David Ayer directed this movie and everything. I enjoyed a lot of moments in here where, like, the fighting sequences, a lot of Jason just being Jason. You know, just his presence on camera was really done very, very well. And I really enjoyed a lot of the shots we got of him. Also, I love his talking. I don't care what. I mean, dude, I just love his talking. Like, I know he talks totally different, but it just, I really enjoyed his moments in here on camera and everything. And I'll leave it at that. But I had still a fantastic time in this theater. Way more better than I thought it was going to be. This is definitely the top movie of January so far of this year. Definitely the top movie to watch, guys, if you haven't seen this movie yet. But yeah, Trey, what'd you think?
No, the buzz for this movie is
that was good. That was
real.
Good. Yeah, that buzz. Yeah, that was good. That's good. I like that.
Is this movie a keeper?
I think it's a keeper.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I think just to piggyback on what you said, like any line Jason Statham says, it's automatically interesting.
Yeah.
But no, this movie I really didn't go in with high expectations. I walked away pumped, and I really enjoyed this. Like this is a fun ride the whole time. The fight sequences. Super entertaining. Do yourself a favor and watch this one in theaters and don't wait for this one to come to streaming because there's also, for you sound design nerds out there, the sound design in this movie is really incredible.
Yeah, I agree. I had very low expectations for this movie, especially since I'm not a huge fan of like super hardcore action films. And I actually really enjoyed this film. It is very John Wick. Like, I was thinking a lot about John Wick. However, it's more realistic than John Wick. Like the stakes in this movie are a lot higher and a lot more realistic instead of it being like a Russian mafia. Like, it really honed in on like data mining and like scams and stuff like this, as well as like presidential, thing. Not to give anything away, but it was a lot more realistic. It was really interesting to watch besides all the action sequences.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think I loved the action sequences. They were done so well. I mean, Jason's got it after all these. He still got it. I mean, I looked over at Ryan like 10 minutes and I was like, he hasn't aged in like 15 years. Yeah. He really hasn't.
He's immortal.
And his action sequences were so good. I love the sound editing. I agree with you. It is 100% realistic with the scams and everything. So I agree. Watch it in theaters. Don't wait for streaming. I think it's going to be a great film. Everyone's going to be entertained. They're going to walk away pretty entertained and haven't had a good time.
No, definitely. And then also what I did love as well was that there wasn't really no gadgets in here per se. It's just simple simple crazy guns, ARs, all that stuff, regular Secret Service guns. There was nothing out of the ordinary. And that was the thing, too, that I felt like that John Wick really established was that there was gadgets that kind of helped him survive. In this movie, there's not that sort. So it's really just comes back to combat fight. And I really did enjoy that a lot. The knife fight as well. That was really good. There's a few scenes, though, that were kind of like, okay, that's like a dead person doll. I was like, that there is those little moments, but we got to give credit when it's due. It's MGM, they're still recovering and everything. So I'll give credit when it's due and everything. But I still enjoyed this movie. Did it bother me? A little bit, but you got to give it to where the creativity behind it. David Ayer, this is fantastic. And my favorite David Ayer film is Fury. So this is definitely going to be number 2 for me for David Ayer. I enjoyed this film. But yeah, any final thoughts, guys? That's it.
No, I think we pretty much covered it.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
And I'm Frankie from the Nerd Coliseum.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Angela.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe to us. And question is for you. What did you think of this movie? Comments down below. Did you love this movie, hate this movie? Let us know in the comments down below. Have a good one, guys. Latest.